Chef Franz Koffler here, and today we're going to be making the classic traditional chicken marsala recipe. This is the same recipe that comes from the town of Marsala, Sicily. It uses very few ingredients. The only ingredients we'll be using: olive oil, salt, pepper, flour, chicken, mushrooms, and of course marsala wine. Now, before we go any further, I want to say something about the marsala wine. It is very important that you use imported marsala wine. Do not use domestic. And I will tell you why, I will demonstrate, and I will clearly show the difference between domestic and imported marsala wine. They're completely different products. So if you want the true flavor of chicken marsala, please use imported marsala wine. I'll demonstrate later. So to start with, we're going to take a cup and a half of flour. We're going to throw it into a mixing pan over here. Teaspoon and a half of salt, sea salt, teaspoon and a half of pepper. Mix it all together, fold it in. Take a chicken breast, place it in the flour, dredge it so that it's completely. What the flour is actually going to do is make the sauce a little creamy. Another breast. Veal marsala is actually prepared the exact same way, using the same recipe, only substituting veal for chicken. Now we're ready to cook our chicken breast, so we're going to take 1/4 cup of olive oil, put it in our frying pan, let that warm up a little bit. This should be cooked over medium heat. We're going to take one of our chicken breasts, and we're going to let these cook up. We're just going to brown them. We're not going to cook them completely. So when these are cooked on one side, we're going to turn them over. We're not going to cook them completely. They're only going to be browned on each side. And we're going to cook the other side. Okay, so we've browned the chicken on both sides, and we're going to remove it from the pan. Now we're going to throw our mushrooms in. Together with our marsala wine. Put our chicken back in. Let them cook up and let the mushrooms reduce and let the marsala wine reduce. Let that cook a while. So we're going to let this cook for a while, but we're going to be turning this. You can see how nice this is already starting to turn out. Very, very rich. The chicken is getting cooked fully now. The mushrooms are shrinking down. So we've let this cook a little bit. We're going to turn them over and cook some more on the other side now. It's really smelling fantastic. And this is the way a marsala dish should look. Very dark in color, very rich, nice and thick sauce. This is the way a marsala, chicken marsala, should look. So we've cooked this for about almost 15 minutes now completely, and I think we're ready to plate it. You'll never get this color marsala with a domestic wine. So now we're ready to plate our marsala. I'm just going to do this. Make a nice and I wish I could just have you smell this because it is superb. Chicken marsala. Chef Franz Koffler here, and today we're going to talk about the difference between imported and domestic marsala. I think you're going to be amazed. Now, we've already made our chicken marsala dish, and I showed you how nice and rich and dark it came out. So today we're going to be looking at a domestic marsala. This is Corbari, and we're going to look at an imported marsala. This is Lombardo. And what we're going to do is we're going to crack open the bottles. This one I don't need a knife for. So Corbari is a California marsala. Now, marsala is made with 3 grapes: Grillo, Carrato, and Inzolia. Now, to my knowledge, these grapes don't exist in the United States, so how anybody from the United States could make a marsala is a mystery to me. But we're going to look and we're going to compare. I'm going to pour. I'm going to pour an equal amount of the Lombardo marsala from the town of Marsala, Sicily. And you're going to see, you don't have to smell the difference. You don't have to taste the difference. Although there is a huge difference in taste and smell, you can see the difference. See how thin this is? See how rich this is? You can't even see through this. 2 totally different smells. There's your difference. Remember, when cooking, cook with imported marsala. Thank you.